What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all, G Herbo and Southside, wild as hell for that interview they did with Funny Marco. They out of their mind. They out of pocket on so many levels. Funny Marco did an interview with Southside, the producer, and G Herbo, the rapper from my hometown, Chicago, Illinois. And y'all, it was crazy. For those who don't know, Funny Marco has a style of interview where he trolls the person he's interviewing, right? He does that all the time, but it comes out very funny, hilarious, and it still comes off as still friendly and sensible. Herb and Southside, the way they came back and was trying to, I guess, return the trolling, they were trying to troll Funny Marco in the interview. It was absolutely not funny at all. It was way out of pocket. And see, like, I know Chicago dudes like the back of my hand. Like, I'm born and raised here in Chicago. I know I got a New York hat on right now, but I'm born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. And I know when, like, a person can joke with you. People are, that's how Chicago folks joke. Nah, bro. Calling somebody a goofy in Chicago is like calling them the B word. I repeat, calling somebody a goofy in Chicago is like calling them the B word. So a goofy is a fighting word in Chicago. Herb know how to play and know how to be playful without doing all that extra stuff like that. Calling somebody all type of stupid motherfuckers and dumb motherfuckers and idiots and stupid ass dumbasses and all that, and then throwing your cup when you got a little bit of liquor in the cup, throwing that on me? Nah, bro. That's when it's time to fight and box. But see, Chicago dudes that say certain stuff to size you up. Like, you know what I mean? I done been to school with these dudes. I done rode the CTA transportation with them. I done lived on the same blocks as they did. I done lived on the same, I done went to the same corner stores they go to. You hear me? I didn't, again, been in the same schools, etc. I know how they get down, and I'm like, nah, bro, that's wild as hell. And if Funny Marco would have came back with some extra disrespectful shit, they would have been trying to fight, but cool out. Like, that shit crazy to me. I'm looking like, hold on, what? Throwing your cup, you got a little, I don't care if it was a little swig, but I don't give a fuck. Don't throw none of that shit on me, dog. None of it on me. And what's crazy is, Southside was cool at first till Herb came in. And then he got fanned out by Herb. I'm like, man, Southside like 34, 35, Herb like 28. Why is you letting this young boy sway you and letting him influence you to do some other stuff and act some way that you're not acting before, that you're, act some way different? But I also know Chicago dudes, they got a way of influencing motherfuckers to do certain stuff and act certain ways. Chicago dudes definitely got a way of doing it, because I don't care what nobody say. Brandon Ingram he wasn't as teed up, the basketball player Brandon Ingram. He started hanging around Bibby and them, and I'm like, what the hell? He want to fight every minute. He want to talk tough ass shit all the time. I'm like, oh, here we go. Chicago dudes rubbing off on certain people because he wasn't displaying that shit at Duke at all. You know what I mean? So Chicago dudes got an uncanny way, a weird way of influencing people to get on super tough Tony time, even when they chilling. I saw it when I was in college at Mississippi Valley State University. The Chicago dudes came down there to Itabena and, had some of the dudes, was rubbing off on some of the dudes on the Mississippi Delta. And I'm like, man, hell no, this y'all stomping ground. I don't care if I'm from Chicago or not. I'm from Chicago. But you ain't supposed to let them dudes come down where you at and influence how you get down and how you move. Hell no, this y'all stomping ground. If anything, you stand on your 10 toes, stand 10 toes on who you are and how you rock, and say, this is how we do it down here. I promise y'all, I'm not even lying. It was dudes from Chicago coming down in the Mississippi Delta and trying to like shot call and calling shots. And I'm like, oh, here we go, boy. I know these dudes from my city, man. I know how they operate and I know how they get down. Herb is a Chicago dude to the bone gristle. But at times, you got to grow up, dog. That shit like that, that's how, like, you feel me? What if Funny Marco had some people with him? They would have took that as disrespect. Then there's some ignorant shit going on. And Herb already dealing with some legal stuff right now where he facing some charges. You facing jail time. Relax, dog. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that got him riled up or whatever, because in that liquor too, drinking, he got to stop drinking too in interviews. Because Herb usually gives great interviews. He's very insightful, very cool, very chill, very relaxed. Very endearing, all of the above. He's usually normally really, really cool. But in interviews where he's drinking, I saw him on My Expert Opinion. And although it's a good interview, it's at times he getting aggressive that damn liquor. That's why I told y'all I don't hang around dudes that drink. I don't drink at all. Most of the men I know that drink, they start getting aggressive and outside of their body. And then I want to whoop your ass when you start talking to me crazy. Because even in my expert opinion interview, Herb drinking the liquor and he talking to Mav Hoffa now, and he like, and they asking him questions. He like, yeah, because I'm from Chicago. I mean, what the fuck you think I was gonna do? What the fuck you mean why I did that? That's how he talking to Mecca now. You know what I mean? He like, yeah, what you mean? The fuck you mean? Yeah, of course I was gonna do that. What the fuck you mean? Why ain't all that, boy? Cool the fuck out, dog. Relax. Cussing and all of that. When he talking, people, that's how Chicago people talk. Nah, fam. Cool that out. Nah, they ain't how no Chicago dudes talk, Joe. Cool that out, shorty. That's when you doing extra that liquor. You getting wet up behind that liquor. And you letting that liquor get to you and you saying all type of outlandish wild shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm looking like, nah, bro. He out here throwing cups on him when he got his little swig of liquor in there, calling him all type of goofies and all type of whatever, berating him. And Southside joining in, fanned out, letting this young boy, well, Herb is 28, so he's a grown man now, but you letting this dude so much younger than you. This dude could be your little brother, your little cousin or something. He influencing you to act a certain way to Funny Marco that you wasn't acting before. That's crazy to me, man. And again, the aggressive tactics I seen from Chicago dudes, they be trying to size you up with saying certain stuff, how they talking to you. Certain things they'll throw out in conversation. And y'all might think I'm reaching, but I'm telling y'all, I know these dudes. I'm not Herb and Southside. I'm saying I know Chicago men in general, especially when they from the inner city like me, how they carry it. You know, Herb, a Southside dude, he say he from over east, but geographically speaking, there's really no real east side. He's from the southeast side of Chicago, but Muzz in the hood made it up and just call it the east side, right? But I lived over east. You feel me? And I know how to get down over there. I live all throughout the south side. And I know how dudes be, how they give it up. And how they be carrying it. And he carrying it aggressively as if he was trying to size Funny Marco up. And it wasn't just regular trolling. I ain't never seen nobody go on that show and disrespect Funny Marco like that. I ain't never seen them try to play with him like that. I ain't never seen them get disrespectful and buck up and all that. And I didn't seen the toughest dudes come on there. I seen Deontay Wilder, a boxer, former heavyweight champion, got 40-something knockouts come on there and still be cool and endearing or whatever and not trying to be extra tough Tony or whatever. And again, I know people's personalities are different and all that, but it's crazy. Because then after the interview, Southside on the video talking about some, man, he on there, wasn't nobody scared. And if you scared, that's on how your mama raised you. Your mama should have raised you. Your mama raised you like acting like Funny Marco mama raised him to be a scary ass dude and blaming his mama. For y'all coming on there trying to carry it extra tough bravado with a comedian dude. Why y'all trying to be tough with a dude that's a comedian and crack jokes? You hear me? Like, that's crazy. Now, if he would have told Southside, is you mad that your baby mama got took by Diddy? You know, by Brother Love? Is you mad that Brother Love maxed your old lady? And be out here doing all this wild shit on camera and she be, and he doing whatever he want to do and she still loving on him, running up behind him, and he got a baby over here and over there and all of that. If he would have said that to Southside would have been ready to fight, right? And it would have been some ignorant shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. And Southside he on the shade room talking crazy. Motherfuckers, man, don't play with me. Mother, know what time it is. Bro, cool it out. Because we ain't know what time it is. We didn't know what time it was before Herb joined the interview. Because before Herb joined the interview, you was cool, calm, and collected. You was chill. You was cool. Because Southside normally an easygoing guy in interviews. Now you mad because everybody seen y'all on some bully time on y'all bully. You mad you getting called out about it. Now you want to jump tough Tony? Man, knock it the fuck off, dog. And Herb, he got to stop drinking. He know better than that, man. He trying to size him up. Peace.